Robotic mowers are getting surprisingly smart now, and honestly, once you move into these newer wire-free models, lawn care starts feeling less like a chore and more like background maintenance that quietly handles itself. But even though AiMowbot C20 and Mammotion Yuka Mini 2800 sit in a similar category, they actually feel very different once you live with them. So instead of only comparing numbers, let's talk about what these specs actually mean once they're out on the lawn. Let's get started. Right away, C20 feels more rugged physically. Body sits lower and wider, and those oversized off-road style wheels immediately tell you this mower expects rougher terrain and bigger spaces. And honestly, wheel design matters more than people think. On uneven lawns or softer ground, C20 keeps traction nicely without constantly tearing into the grass. Weight distribution feels balanced too, around 26 pounds, so it feels planted but not overly bulky. Up front, you get a 148-degree 3D TOF camera system along with a physical bumper. And that combination matters because even smart AI systems still benefit from real physical feedback once lawns become messy. Yuka Mini 2800 feels different immediately. Still around the same weight, roughly 26.5 pounds, but movement feels lighter and more careful overall. And a big reason comes down to the wheel setup. Rear wheels make very minimal contact with the lawn, which helps reduce scuffing during turns. Then there's the camera system. Yuka uses triple camera AI vision with an upgraded 10 TOPS AI chip. So visually, it feels more aware of its surroundings instead of simply following paths aggressively. Now setup is where robotic mowers can either feel exciting or immediately frustrating. C20 definitely feels more advanced during installation. You place the dock carefully, install the RTK antenna where it gets proper sky visibility, then move through virtual mapping and multi-zone setup in the app. And honestly, this mower rewards patience. Because once zones, no-go areas, and pathways are configured properly, everything feels extremely controlled afterward. You also get multiple QR docking markers, spare blades, mounting hardware, and a very complete installation kit overall. So it does feel like a polished package. Yuka Mini 2 feels much easier early on. Auto mapping works surprisingly well, and this is one of those mowers where you can realistically unbox it, connect it, and start mowing fairly quickly. And drop mow becomes genuinely useful here too. Because if you have a temporary section of lawn or a disconnected patch, you can literally place it there without building a full map first. That sounds small, but in daily use, it actually saves time. This part separates them very clearly. AiMowbot C20 supports up to half an acre, around 2,000 square meters. So if your lawn has multiple connected areas, wider open spaces, or longer mowing sessions, this mower feels much more comfortable there. Battery runtime also helps. Around 2.4 hours of operation before automatically returning to charge. Yuka Mini 2 targets smaller and medium lawns instead, around 800 square meters. Battery life ranges roughly between 55 and 90 minutes depending on terrain and mowing conditions, with charging taking around 2 hours. But one thing people may genuinely appreciate is the removable 4.5 ampere-hour battery. Long term, that simply feels easier and more practical compared to fully integrated systems. So Yuka feels more tailored for manageable suburban lawns, while C20 feels built for bigger property maintenance. Now this is where both start showing very different personalities. C20 uses RTK Vision 2.0, which combines satellite positioning with onboard 3D vision. And in real lawn use, it behaves very structured. You can actually see cleaner mowing lines forming instead of random wandering patterns. Greenworks claims around 1-inch positioning accuracy, and honestly, it performs surprisingly well even under partial tree cover or narrow pathways. And that's important because RTK systems usually struggle once signal conditions become difficult, but C20 slows itself down, recalculates, then continues rather smoothly. Yuka Mini 2 behaves more visually intelligent. Its net RTK fusion system combined with triple camera AI vision makes it feel very cautious around flower beds, stones, edges, and raised landscaping. And honestly, it gets impressively close to borders without looking nervous. Obstacle detection is stronger on paper too. C20 recognizes over 200 objects, while Yuka claims more than 300 recognizable objects through its AI vision system. Now, both avoid pets, toys, and random yard clutter very well, but Yuka feels slightly more confident around complex landscaping. Once mowing starts, both actually deliver very good lawn results. C20 gives you a much wider cutting height range from 0.75 inches up to 3.5 inches. And adjustment happens electronically through the app. Honestly, once you use app-based height control, it feels difficult to go backward. Seasonal changes become much easier because you adjust everything remotely. Cutting width is also slightly wider at around 8 inches. Yuka Mini 2 uses a 7.5-inch cutting system with height adjustment between roughly 0.8 and 2.4 inches through a manual dial. Not as advanced, but still practical. And what's nice here is how gently Yuka cuts grass. Instead of aggressively chopping larger sections, those razor-style blades continuously trim tiny amounts very frequently. And both also handle slopes up to 45%, which is already more than enough for most residential yards. Thankfully, both are quiet enough where lawn care starts disappearing into the background. C20 runs around 54 decibels, while Yuka sits around 56 decibels. Realistically, both are quiet enough for early mornings or evenings without becoming annoying. An app experience feels deeper on C20 overall. You get weather-aware scheduling, live mower tracking, remote control driving, firmware updates, virtual mapping, and electronic cutting adjustment. Yuka focuses more on convenience features instead. Intelligent visual fencing helps around pool edges or drops, and its auto multi-zone mapping can handle up to 5 different lawn sections automatically. So after spending time comparing both, they honestly feel built for slightly different people. AiMowbot C20 feels more like a serious smart lawn system. Bigger coverage, deeper app control, stronger structured navigation, longer runtime, and wider cutting flexibility all push it toward larger property owners. And at around $1,000, it honestly feels quite aggressive in terms of value considering how much automation and lawn coverage you're getting. Meanwhile, Yuka Mini 2 800 feels more approachable and more relaxed in everyday use. But it also comes in much higher at around $1,560, so part of that price is clearly going toward the more advanced AI vision system and convenience-focused behavior. So if your lawn is larger and you want deeper automation control long-term without pushing too far on budget, C20 probably fits better. But if your yard is smaller, cleaner, and you want something that feels very easy to live with from day one, Yuka Mini 2 800 becomes very appealing very quickly. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more smart home reviews and comparisons.